Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this 90-day Sunday, October 5th, which also happens to be my bestie's birthday. Happy birthday to my bestie. I am here tonight with 90 Day Oy Vey, Kenny versus TigerSilly. Now, that wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. And Pedro celebrates his birthday with his whole family, his mom, his sisters, cousins, etc. So Pedro had a good birthday. I know I'm going live during the show, so I would like to thank you all that are joining me live. Thank you, Spooky Trash, Tina, everybody that's watching me live right now. And thank you for watching me on the replay in case, you're like, why the hell is Mary live during the show? Hi, superstars. Hi, Rosanna. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. So, yeah, it was really interesting today on social media because Kenny woke up and decided he was going to be messy. And I love me a messy Kenny. Okay? I love me a messy Kenny. I'm sure you love yourselves a messy Kenny because when Kenny gets messy, he gets messy. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Hi Deirdre. Hi Renee. Hi Teresa. Hey Jay. Hey Sherry. Hey Renee. Thank you everybody. Spooky Trash. I really appreciate that you would totally pick me over the show. Thank you so much. So, let's hop right into this. So today's 90 Day Sunday. Make sure that you have your drink, your joint rolled, because we know happily ever after is equivalent to Chinese water torture. I watched this swinging scene with Darcy and Stacy on the first look. All I have to say is typical Darcy and Stacy shenanigans. Okay, so Andre and Libby threw their son Winston his 3 year old trick or three party. And I'm going to stick to my opinion that Andre and Libby are trying to change Andre's perception online because on the show, he is a total dick, bold, italicized, underlined. Okay. So on social media, they're trying to portray Andre as this, loving dad, good husband. And I'm not saying that he's not a loving dad and good husband because we do know drama is played up for TV, but I have a feeling he is a real dick in real life, if you know what I mean. So, and like I said, they shared some posts, some videos, and I'm going to share what Elizabeth posted to her story. And I just feel like that this is all a way for them to try to, have Andre be seen in a better light. Happy birthday, dear Will. So there you go. I feel like that this is all just a campaign in quotes, in air quotes, campaign to just portray Andre in a better light. Okay, so I thought the party was cute. I never heard of a trick or three birthday party, but I guess they just combined Halloween and his third birthday. Winston was a skeleton cat. Okay. And, it looked like the kids had a good time. The birthday boy was happy. And that's all that really matters is that the birthday boy is happy. So, Libby's sister, Becky, is going to be part of a podcast, which I find very, very interesting. So, I will follow Becky and see what's going on with her podcast, and I will report back to you guys. So, Julia is having a really hard time with her pregnancy. Okay. She posted her stories, all sorts of things, but this one thing that she posted with her dog made me smile.
Come on, for love. You poor for love. You do. You do. You do. Klupitка for love.
And so I find that very touching that the doggy is bonding with the baby, giving the baby kisses. Um, Julia says that there is too much stress going on. I've been under stress for a long time, but I'll definitely answer the main questions I see under each post. So, Julia and Brandon posted a reel, and there was a comment in the comments that said, "So happy for both of you. Just make sure our grandparents on both sides just stay on the sidelines until asked to join. The three of you need your bonding time in the beginning. You two have only known each other as Julia and Brandon. Now you are having to learn each other, relearn each other as mom and dad. It will be stressful in the beginning until you find your rhythm, but it's so worth it. Lean on each other in those hard times. Love this so much. I've watched you two from the beginning, and I'm so excited to watch this next chapter. So happy those Russian doctors were wrong, and you guys got another opinion." And then Julia replies, "I agree with every word. A lot is changing and will change for the better or not. Only the future will tell. Thank you for your love for our couple." Yes, Deirdre, unfortunately, Simba did pass, and she was quite devastated over that. And I think Simba passing adds a lot to her depression, anxiety, etc. during this pregnancy. So, moving on. Brandon encourages everyone to buy from Julia's Kingdom for Dog subscription boxes. I guess, that helps Julia find a purpose every day and just basically keep her mind busy because she is suffering from major anxiety, in my opinion, during this pregnancy. We have Yara looking flawless as always, but of course, Jovi had to give her a backhanded compliment last week and say that her early pictures were ugly, but now she's beautiful. It's like, Jovi, you really put your fucking foot in your mouth. But one thing I have to say about the two of them, they are really good parents to Mila. Mila, she gets basically whatever she wants. She does all these kinds of classes, cooking, art, etc. She went to Disney with dad. I mean, Mila, she's living her best life for a 4-year old. So, moving on, we have Georgie with his parents. And did Florian find his new, I don't know, his new knack in doing towel animals? I mean, who knows? That could be a new career for Florian, making towel animals, elaborate towel animals. I don't know. Okay, so doesn't Gino look so fucking happy? Gino went to the Michigan football game yesterday, and his glow through his stories, besides his bright yellow shirt, blinded me. Okay, Gino just looks so much happier in general. And this is his nephew, Anthony, that we saw on the episode last week that gave Gino the good advice to write the letter to Jasmine to express how he feels for closure. And Gino is using this opportunity to let Jasmine know how much money he spent on her. So, thanks, Anthony. We appreciate the idea. Now, as for Jasmine, I'm not going to talk about her too much because honestly, I'm fucking sick of her. But 90 Day Fiance, they shared a promo reel today, which basically Matt is very nervous to take Jasmine to meet his very traditional Romanian mother. And he is trying to tell her that maybe she should tone down the way she dresses. Have we heard this storyline before on this season already? Darcy and Georgie, anybody? But okay, so Jazzy posted to her stories today. Well, as you will see in tonight's episode, Matt and I had and still have to date a lot of disagreements when it comes to cultural things like the way I dress, I speak, what I post, certain platforms I have, etc. OnlyFans, anybody? I'm not. ready, if I ever will be ready to step into the conservative traditional woman slash wife. We haven't been able to overcome these challenges, but I'm positive that we will come to a middle point where we're both going to be content. And if not, well, some people are better off as friends. So she is finally admitting that Matt is just not her good friend, like she was just saying a couple of weeks ago, that her and Matt are more than just friends. He is more than just her baby daddy. So, yeah. But all of this is sounding very familiar to me. Dorsey and Georgie, anybody? And I'm telling you guys, I feel in my gut that they are laying down the foundation for Last Resort 3. Okay. And Jasmine will be the first cast member to be on Last Resort with two different partners. And, TLC is going to like push that through, Like that's something to be proud of. Like that's a flex. Okay, guys, never leave any sort of food with Jasmine and Matt. Okay. Apparently, a friend asked them to watch their ice cream, and this is what they were doing to the ice cream while the friend went to the bathroom. So, a reminder, don't leave any food in front of Matt and Jasmine. Okay. So, Kenny versus TigerSilly. Did you guys think that that was going to happen? Okay. Well, Kenny got sick and tired of TigerSilly, and I don't blame him. So first of all, her and Adnan went live the other day. And as I was going live right now, I saw that they were live on Instagram. Let me just double check if they're still live. Yes, they are still live. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen so we could just pop in on Tiger Silly's live for a second. Let's see here. Cooperate with me. Okay, let's pop in on Tiger Silly's live.
I need to get out of this corn maze. Seriously. I didn't mean for my whole life to be in the corn maze.
It hasn't even been an hour.
I wanted to show you guys the other cute things that they have here. But it looks like it's going to be too dark to show you guys by the time we get out of here. I don't know.
We did it. We made it. We made it.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, nothing interesting. She's in a corn maze with her children. Okay, answer to your questions real quick. Natalie, I'm sorry, yes. Molly C, Jazzy dresses like a hobo. Yes, I totally agree with that. Okay, Natalie, she had one kid with Adnan, and she is not pregnant with another one, according to her. I'm going to get into all of this in a second. Um, she is not wearing her hijab. Yes, I she wasn't wearing her hijab in her last live and in this one that we were just watching. So let me share Adnan and Tiger Silly with their groundbreaking live because according to her, she breaks the internet. Okay. So let me share this live. I mean, the baby's cute and all, but all I have to say is Adnan, holy seasoning.
Garlic sauce is in there. It's in there. It might be in the cabinet. You want to put it on top? Okay.
Yes, Barbara, in this live, she's at home, so it would make sense that her hair isn't covered. But the live that we were just peeking in on, she's at a corn maze with her children, and her hair is not covered. So I don't really know, but let's continue watching this live that supposedly broke the internet along with all the other posts.
Please definitely. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Just put the heat quickly. oregano, salt, turmeric, garlic, pepper, cumin. I don't know if you know cumin. What is that oil?
In English, it's cumin.
Cumin.
Yeah.
I didn't see the
Which one?
onion.
Onion powder?
Yeah.
That one is chicken. I just got it.
Holy seasoning.
Jane's watching Dad.
Let me do this so quick.
Okay.
Where's the oil? Okay. This is the cumin. Cumin. Okay.
What is that?
Garlic salt.
You want what?
Garlic salt. Okay.
You want what? You want this
Black
one?
pepper.
What? You want this one?
Holy seasoning, you guys.
Okay. Careful.
That's all I have to say. Holy seasoning. Did you see how much garlic salt? He honestly, I don't even know what the fuck he was cooking. But did you see how much garlic salt he put in that? And I am Italian, and I don't even put that much garlic in my food. He dumped like a half a thing of garlic salt in whatever the fuck he was just cooking. And superstar, yes, I thought so too. That you had to cover your hair anytime anyone besides your husband would be seeing you. Like you said, Shida covers her hair when she does, her videos online at home. So I don't get what's going on here. So basically, TigerSilly has a big ego. She thinks that her and Adnan make the show. Yes, you heard me. Okay, so after that live, she posted a couple of stories that Kenny didn't take so lightly. So first, someone asked her, "Why haven't I seen you guys on 90 Days Happily Ever After? I miss y'all." And she said, "We literally broke the internet with just 8 episodes. Imagine if we were on every one. But keep watching, you'll see us soon." Someone else asked, "So did the breakup stunt secure the last resort check for you guys?" And she said, "Last resort is therapy based, not my thing. And no, it wasn't a stunt. It was real life. Let's be clear. Reality TV checks aren't life changing. So I wouldn't put my marriage out there for a couple of dollars. What you saw was raw and unfiltered because that's who we are. If it looks like we broke the internet, maybe that's because we're the ones carrying the story." And that's when Kenny said, "No, no, no, no. Hold up, wait a minute, lady." And Kenny took to his stories. And Kenny said, "Come on, lady. You don't carry a show. No one carries it themselves. Let's not disrespect and make others' lives stories less than. Hoist yourself out of la la land and get it together. Humble yourself. No internet has been broke by you. Just your ego." And all I have to say is to Tiger Silly is be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. I'm not going to torture you guys with my off key rapping, but you get what I'm trying to say. Okay. So Kenny is like, "Bitch, take several seats back. You do not make the show. It is several couples that make the show every season. Okay. Not one couple carries the whole show. That is disrespecting to all of her castmates. She basically took a big shit on everybody else's forehead, including Jasmine's. Oh, yes. Okay. So it's like I said, Tiger Silly's ego is like out to here. Okay. So she, posted. Uh, Someone asked, "You mentioned the new blessing you quietly carry. Is there another baby on the way?" And she said, "No, not a baby, but definitely a blessing I've been carrying quietly. You'll see soon." Tiger Silly, are we joining Julia with the cryptic Instagram stories? Like, I'm really getting sick and tired of these cast members posting cryptic shit to their stories. Say what you mean what you say. What is the blessing that you're quietly carrying? Like, seriously. Okay. Are you doing last resort now? We're not on last resort. We're busy making our own headlines, raw, real, and unpredictable. So someone else asked, why post a breakup for all to see if you're just going to get back together? And she said, when I posted it, I didn't think we were getting back together. It was real in that moment. After, I thought about deleting it, but that would feel fake. So many people messaged me saying they've gone through the same things and marriages do have ups and downs. If sharing mine makes someone feel less alone, then I'd rather be honest than polish. Whether I delete it later or not, that is still real life. And for you, TigerSilly, this is what I have to say.
Bullshit level DEFCON 5.
So, I keep telling you guys, her ego cannot fit through the door. And it seems like she married the perfect guy for her because we all know Adnan's ego doesn't fit through the door. So someone asked her, how are you handling his change and wanting you to convert after you were married? And she said, I'm just doing me and following my own path. Now, I saw a comment here about her not having a glam squad anymore. Yes, I've noticed a tone down Tiger Silly when it comes to the lashes and the hair extensions and anyway, all I have to say to Tiger Silly is
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
thank you, Catherine, again so much for getting me this. I have way too much fun with this thing. Kenny, we always support Kenny. We love Kenny. At least I love Kenny. Okay. So if Kenny wants to throw shade at Tiger Silly, I am here for it all the way. So moving on, we have Manon with her adorable son Ben. The two of them spending quality time, Disneyland Paris, traveling around with mom. But the one thing that you learn, and I learned this too, when you curse around your kids, they're gonna curse. So Manon said he just screamed on the train in first class, oh shit, because he dropped his toy. Their mama is ashamed. I better stop saying it around him ASAP, lol. Well, no parent is perfect. And Manon, I feel you. No parent is perfect. My son dropped the F bomb way too early, and it was because of mama dropping the F bomb around him. So I take responsibility for that. And hey, shit happens. Chloe times four, and she won a Best Actress award back in 2008. And she's like, that kind of seems fitting, right? What is she trying to say? That she's acting on on 90 Day the Other Way with Johnny? I don't know. What is she implying? I don't know. So Pedro got to celebrate his birthday with his whole family. Okay. Mama Lydia, Nicole, his sister, cousins. So he had a pretty good birthday celebration.
Happy birthday, Pedrito! Toma mi abrazo, tu amigo soy y mucha felicidad.
So there you go. Happy birthday, Pedro. Mama Lydia making sure he doesn't catch his hat on fire while blowing out the candles. And Barbara, the answer to your question is yes. The single life is coming back. I'm not sure when, but it will be coming back. As soon as I get news on that, I will let you know. So, moving on. Do you guys remember Nicole's boyfriend, Alejandro, the one who introduced Lydia to E. Scott to begin with? Yeah. Okay. Here he is. Moving on. It was also Winter's birthday, but you guys know I really don't give a shit about Winter because she's a nasty little bitch, in my opinion. So, moving on. And it was also Amani's birthday. And Matt, of course, with that stupid look on his face.
All right, my contribution to the baby shower.
Oh, okay. I guess I messed that up, guys. Oh, no, I didn't put Matt in here. My bad. I guess it was boring anyway. You guys wouldn't care. Matt basically telling everybody that they're going away for Amani's birthday weekend. But then Amani, yeah, she's butthurt because someone didn't text her a happy birthday. Do I think it was Annie, perhaps, because of all the drama that was going on with Annie and Matt and whether she wanted to come to Amani's birthday party? I don't know. Something in my gut tells me that she is just laying down the foundation of for last resort too. Deirdre, to make a long story short, okay, Winter decided that she was too good to have her wedding reported on, and she wanted the whole world to report Mary Pants on Instagram. And basically, if you fuck with Mary Pants, you fuck with me. And I didn't appreciate what she was trying to do to Mary Pants. And then a week or two later, both her mother and her sister liked the post. So why were you so butthurt? Asking for myself. But that's my own personal beef with Winter. So moving on, Amani was butthurt because she didn't get a birthday text. And also, happy birthday to Scarlett. I can't believe how fast she has grown. She's like 4 now. These kids, they grow way too fast. And granddad, Emily's dad, listen, that's what happens when the kids go into a store with the grandparents. That's just what happens. So, moving on. Annie and David's baby is back in the hospital again, you guys. I feel so bad for her. She has a high fever. They tested her for RSV. She was negative. They tested her for COVID negative, flu negative. So they're just keeping her in the hospital, giving her fluids and stuff. I feel so bad for Annie. I mean, the baby just had RSV, what, a month ago or so, and she was in the hospital for about a week, maybe more. And now she's back in the hospital. So thoughts and prayers go out to David and Annie. Juliana from a previous season of The Single Life and 90 Day. She had indicated, which I reported on in my last video, that she needs a family lawyer in London. She is currently in England, apparently, and going through some stuff, but I wish her nothing but the best. So, moving on. Jennifer is in the States. Okay. Jennifer's in New York. She's in California. She's here, there, everywhere. Is she with Cole? Word on the street says yes. That Cole brought her here on a visa. I believe it's a K1 visa. Not quite sure. And that she's been here with Cole for quite a few months. But all I know is from her stories, she is here, there, and everywhere. So, moving on. John and Megan, who unfortunately lost 2 dogs within a very short period of time, got another one. And he is just too cute. And they are thinking of naming the dog Lincoln. After battling a few names, they decided to call him Lincoln, but they've been calling him Baby Lincoln. And Lincoln is adorable. So, moving on. Natalie's comedy series is in her plastic surgeon's office. I don't know. I don't quite get what's going on here, but Natalie posted to the gram, meet Naomi in the dark SAG dark comedy. And she is literally in her plastic surgeon's office, the dude that did the lipo 360. So yeah, I don't quite understand how the premise of a dark comedy based in a plastic surgeon's office, but I guess we'll see the whole product when it's done. So, moving on. Cold, throwing shade at Rob. Oh, yes, you heard that right. Okay. So, 90 Day Fiance official Instagram shared a reel of Sophie and Rob from 90 Day Diaries, which I will be doing a recap on that. And Colt decided to jump in the comments and be a little shady. He wrote, "Why are you filming with your ex on Diaries? LOL. What? Get a new storyline." The replies pretty much ate him up. But Colt, what's up with the shade on Rob? Now, Rob was at a baby shower, okay? And let me show you what he did at the baby shower.
All right, my contribution to the baby shower are these two right here. Baby boy, hello king, and baby love, baby Mateo. Everybody else's, I don't know. What y'all think? You think mine is the best? I like a few of these. I think that one's real cute. I think that one's real cute. That's a good one. I think that one's nice. I like that one too. I kind of messed mine up, so I had to improvise, and then I gave it another shot.
I think Rob did a pretty decent job. So, Superstar. Sarper is coming to your town with his comedy show. Well, I'm going to see Sarper on December 20th. I already bought tickets. He's coming to New York on the 20th, and then he had an ad show. So now it's going to be the 19th and 20th. So I'm going to see him at 4 p.m. on the 20th, and I will give you guys a full, full report. And you know I'm going to take selfies with Sarper and Shekinah. Okay, so stay tuned for that in December. I know that's a little bit of way off, but December 20th, Mary and her hubby will be at Sarper's comedy show with his guest star Shekinah. Okay, so moving on. Um, Greg and Joan did a little skit with Sean. Okay, so I'm just going to share this with you guys. To me, this was kind of funny, showing their sense of humor. So here we go.
Yeah, I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Yeah, I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Yeah.
So there you go. I like Greg and Joan. I like Greg with his mom on Pillow Talk. I love me some Mama Lucille. Yes, Deirdre, if I'm allowed to, I will definitely record at the show. Okay, I don't want to get myself into trouble, but yes, so I will be bringing you guys definitely a full report. You know me. So moving on, Niles went live for a little bit to let people know that he is going to be visiting Matilda really soon, and that him and Matilda are planning on having babies before you know it. So let's see what happens with these two. It looks like Niles is planning on visiting Matilda really soon. Is he going to have a camera crew with him? I don't know, but we shall see. Angela also went live to babble about content creators and when she's going to be able to tell her story. I don't want to share the clip that I have. One, because there's music in the background that I'll get a copyright strike for. And secondly, all of the flashing lights could really cause someone like me to have a seizure. I don't know why Angela has to have so many things going on in the background during her lives. But yeah, so basically, she went on to babble about bloggers, and just wait she's going to tell her real story. When she's able to, she's going to tell her real story. Okay, I'm holding my breath. Not. So, a couple of miscellaneous things before I let you guys go. Hello, darling. We have Shannon from 90 Day UK. Stephanie showing off her first homegrown pumpkin of the season. And then we have Manuel, who spent the weekend hanging out with Ashley and working out and doing things like that. Then we have Tanya in a very pensive pose. We have Usman. I don't know, Usman. I don't know. Mohammed, piece of shit, being supported by other pieces of shit online. Just saying. Okay. Anyone that was willing to have a mother of a severely autistic child taken away from her child when during the whole time you were just scamming her, you were just waiting for your green card to bounce. Yeah. Piece of shit, and it figures that pieces of shit support him. My opinion. So moving on, Karini has been posting pictures of her daughter, kind of. We got to see the back of her head, okay? And we have Aaliyah, who is selling a dress that she only wore once with the tag still on it. So that means you wore the dress with the tag. Okay, no thanks. Anyway, moving on. New hair, who's this for Jessica? Okay, as in Jessica and Juan, who posted flashback pictures of them when they were little. Juan dreaming of marrying a Colombian girl who can mix sancocho. And Jessica's like, I don't know what that is, but I can make a good mashed potatoes and gravy. And how these two cultures found themselves bounded together in love. And happy birthday to the best immigration attorney for all of these 90-day cast, including Jazzy. She is Jazzy's soul sister and bestie. It was attorney Kelsey's birthday. So many of the cast members took to the gram to wish her a happy birthday. If you guys remember, she was on the last season of 90 Day Diaries. She helped Ben and Akini with Akini's visa paperwork because Ben was using one of those visa services online and they ripped them off, and Akini's visa wasn't getting anywhere. So attorney Kelsey stepped right in to clear that up for them. So I guess happy birthday to attorney Kelsey. So that is basically it, you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching me. Thank you, everybody in the live chat. I really, really appreciate you all. Thank you for watching me on the replay. Please subscribe if you don't already. Double check that you are subscribed. Share my video with a friend or 10. Comment. Please consider joining my membership and check out my merchandise. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow night, I will be going live with Whatever Linda on 8 o'clock 8 o'clock East Coast time. We will be discussing Happily Ever After. And also, make sure you have your notifications on because I'm trying to secure an interview for 90 Day. I'm not going to say who it is just yet, but make sure you have your notifications on. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. But I will definitely let you guys know beforehand if I'm able to set this up. So that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me. See you next time. Have a good night.